Since 2K dropped news on my NBA, I had this one rebuild in mind that I wanted to do, bro. I was like, I definitely have to do this. And if you couldn't tell from the title of this video, basically, I am going to be rebuilding an NBA team using nothing but auto-generated players. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm doing a rebuild with those 2K rookies, as I call them, and we are gonna have a blast, bro. So the rules for this rebuild is that no player on my squad, no player can be a real NBA player. They all have to be an auto-generated rookie from 2K. This is gonna be fire, bro. It definitely is gonna be fire. But before I continue, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Prince YouTube PS Compulsion signing in here, aka Prince Anthony. Let's get the rebuild started. So for this rebuild, we are gonna be using the standard My League settings. And of course, we're not going to be starting during the regular season. We are gonna be starting during the off season, because the 2020 draft class that 2K has is actually a custom auto-generated draft class, which makes it easier for us to start during the offseason instead of starting during the season and then literally trading everybody on our team. We could get started in the offseason first. So I'm changing these simple settings for right now, but in terms of what team we are going to rebuild, I am going to choose it at random. Look, I'm closing my eyes and I'm just going to let go of the button, and whatever team it lands on, that's who we are rebuilding. And we are going to be rebuilding the Atlanta Hawks. That means I got to trade everybody on this team. Before we get to trading, as you can see, the 2020 draft class, when you start during the off season, is a custom 2K draft class. So which one of these players are we gonna get on our squad? And what is his name? Bro, that's insane. With a name like that, you definitely have a place on our squad, bro. You definitely do. One more thing before we get started. Gameplay difficulty, of course, Hall of Fame. You guys know I don't play on anything other than Hall of Fame. And there's one more thing that I wanted to change, but I can't find it. Oh yeah, the sliders. The progression sliders. That's the next thing that I wanted to do. So player progression rate is going to be a 45 just to make things a little bit fair, and player regression rate is going to be at 55. Time for the draft lottery. Let's see what pick we get. Oh, we get the second overall pick in this year's NBA draft. That is what I want to see. And in terms of the staff, since we're doing auto-generated rookies, I might as well have like custom staff members as well. Yo, we really just beasted on our staff. We have a bunch of custom players. Oh wait, I still need a trainer. Let me try to get Taylor Stewart. I'm just hiring the best available. You guys know how I do. Okay, there we go. So basically, our head coach Jacob Underwood, his stats are awesome. Assistant coach Trent Henderson, aka my son Cuba Gooden, assistant coach, and my other assistant coach Michael Stafford, who really should be the head coach, but he accepted the deal as the assistant coach, so I'll roll with that as well. Time for the NBA draft. The question is, who are we going to draft with the second overall pick? Oh yeah, we're also going to get the first overall pick, Abraham Freeman. Time to trade for him, bro. Time to trade for him. Also, I don't think we have many players available to trade. Yeah, we barely have any players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 players eligible to be traded right now. Everybody else, I'm guessing, either their contract expired or they have team options, etc., etc. I'll find a way to probably get rid of those other players, except for Trae Young. If you have a team option, I'm more than likely just going to pick it up and trade you after that. And a lot of players do have team options, so that's some more trade value for us right there. But we got to get that first overall pick from the Detroit Pistons. They drafted a guy named, where is he at? Freeman. 78 overall. Let's see who we could get for him. Don't know if they're going to accept this deal, but Clint Capella and Danilo Gallinari for my son Abraham. Let's get this deal done. Let's get it. So we get the #1 overall pick in the NBA draft with ease. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the second overall pick in the NBA draft. And I'm going with the best available. Right now, we got 2 players to choose from where their overall is an A-. Matter of fact, I'm going to just go with Gary Butler. Why not? It says he's a paint beast. With the second overall pick in the NBA draft, we choose my son Gary. Jason Nixon goes 3rd to the Washington Wizards. A 5-star All-American. Okay, the San Antonio Spurs is on the clock. Let's see if we could trade for my son Gregory. Are they going to accept that? No, they're not interested in that deal. What if I threw in Rajon Rondo? There we go. They got to accept that deal. The San Antonio Spurs have agreed to my trade offer. The Cavs get Darren Hughes. Let's see if he wants to come to our squad. Let's see if the Cavs will strike up a deal with me. We need a power forward anyway. 75 overall. The only other player I have eligible to be traded right now during the NBA draft is Bruno Fernando. So how about this? Bogey and Bruno for Darren Hughes? Y'all gotta accept the deal? Of course y'all do. Welcome him to the squad. So the NBA draft is over, and look at all the players that we managed to get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players, bro. 6 custom 2K auto-generated rookies. But now it's time to look at the player/team options, and I am going to pick up the team options on everybody's contract and then trade them like ASAP. I don't know how the Knicks won't accept this deal. All of your first rounders, bro. I want all of them for Trae Young. Let's see if they accept that deal. We already said the point. Come on, bro. All right, I won't take the future first rounder and this second rounder. How about that? 4 first round picks for Trae Young. They gotta accept that deal, and ladies and gentlemen, the New York Knicks have agreed to my trade offer. You're welcome. Okay, let's try this deal. A future first rounder and Cam for these first rounders from OKC. And the Oklahoma City Thunder have agreed to my trade offer. Some more future first rounders for us. Okay, I don't know if the Phoenix Suns are going to accept this deal, but this is like the best offer I found. And DeAndre Hunter will be a valuable addition to Phoenix. As a matter of fact, let me throw in some more future second rounders. I will take it. Are they going to accept this deal? Yes, they do. The Phoenix Suns have agreed to my trade offer. Now we got one last person to trade. I don't know if they're going to accept this deal, but I'm trying to give up Kevin Huerter. That's the last player we have available to be traded right now. And a bunch of future second rounders for the Chicago Bulls first round pick next season. Are they going to accept this deal? Yes, they do. Ladies and gentlemen, we traded all the players that we definitely needed to trade. In terms of the qualifying offers, I'm not extending it to both of these players, John Collins as well. Sorry, I gotta let you go. And do we have any cap holds? Oh yeah, yes we do. Look at all these players. I'm sorry guys, but you guys got to go. You definitely gotta go. So on the last day of the free agency moratorium period, these are all of the custom players that we are bringing in, because a lot of these players actually do go undrafted. As you can see right here, all of these players have their years pro at 0. All of these players were undrafted. And all of these players didn't play a single game in the NBA as yet. So we're going to get them on the squad. Literally right now, we just got to fill our roster up with custom players. So ladies and gentlemen, this is our roster full of custom players. And in all honesty, we are going to suck this season, in all honesty. Gary Bullard, one of the best players from the draft. He is an 81 overall. Then the next best player, Abraham Freeman. He went number 1, I think he did. Yeah, he did. 78 overall, Gregory McLeod, Darren Hughes. Those are our guys right there. But the rest of the squad is really trash. So we auto-generating the rookies for next season. Skipping to training camp. I care about perimeter defense. I'm going to give it to Freeman. Those defense stats are horrible. Sheesh. Low post offense for the big man, Gary Bullard. That's going to be our center for years to come. That's our star player right now. Time to advance to the next season, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. So the season is coming to a close. We won 16 games, and look at this. MVP after I traded him to the New York Knicks. Trae Young averaged 32 points per game, 11 assists. That's insane right there. But look at this. Rookie of the year, Gary Bullard, averaging 19 points and 13 rebounds. But man, Trae Young, why y'all had to do us like that? Well, why you had to do the NBA like that? And looking at the rest of the awards, the Knicks really came up. So now all of their first rounders are going to be useless, bro. Now I'm upset. Who does the Knicks have on their squad? They made it into the postseason as the 4th seed. Let's see. Trae Young, Victor Oladipo, Lauri Markkanen, Jonathan Isaac, Hassan Whiteside, Mitchell Robinson. They still got Obi Toppin. Do they still have my son RJ Barrett? No. But they have Kevin Knox. That's a good team right there. So let's see how our rookies did. Let's see how our custom players did this NBA season. Gregory McLeod averaged 20 points per game. That's what I want to see. Gary Bullard averaged 19 points. 13 rebounds. So the team actually played pretty decent. Looking at the rookie report, I just want to see how it looks. Gregory McLeod really should have been rookie of the year since he's leading the league like that. Let's keep it rolling into the postseason as the Boston Celtics won the NBA championship. Of course they did. They beat the Nuggets in the NBA finals. So are we going to win the first overall pick in this year's draft? Because look at this. We have like 3 top 20 picks, bro. We have to get that #1 overall pick. Yes, we do. So we have the first overall pick, the 5th overall pick, the 13th overall pick, and the 18th overall pick. So we got some good picks. Oh yeah, and the 25th overall pick. We got all the good first rounders. So it's time for the NBA draft, and we have that #1 pick. The question is, who are we going to choose? Let's see what they got to offer. So I don't see anyone with an A- overall, so it seems as though this draft class isn't really going to be that amazing, but a lot of players have B+, so I feel like it's going to have a lot of players between like 75 and 80, which isn't too bad. But let's see, what do we really need on this squad? Hold on, wait, what am I doing? Let's go to our squad. We have a center, we have a point guard, so we need a 2 guard. Out of all of these players, I kind of want to go with Curtis McLeod. He seems to be the best 2 guard coming out the draft, and they have him pretty high on the board. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Curtis McLeod for right now, because we really need that 2 guard from Missouri State. And let's get to the next pick, which is the 5th overall pick. I originally wanted to choose him with the #1 pick, but I feel like, should I choose him? Patrick Weaver, he has no badges, but Jackie Williamson is a center. I could move him to the power forward position. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just go ahead and go with Jackie Williamson. I want to get rid of these whack players and flip them into some picks, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And now it's time for us to get to our next pick in the NBA draft. Or did we already use up all of our picks? I think we did. Oh no, we're up next. Yep, the Atlanta Hawks are now on the clock. I totally forgot that we were. I'm going to choose the best available, Carlbert Cooper. I'll go ahead and choose him unless I see somebody with some more badges. I'm going for the players that has like the badges. That way they could really develop. Clayton Westbrook. I don't know why, but I'm kind of drawn to him. So I think I'm going to draft him as a backup point guard, because we really do need a backup point guard. So these are all the players that we got during the NBA draft, and a lot of these players have overalls higher than a 70, which is very, very good, meaning that I have to trade some of the players on our squad. So I'm accepting all of their deals. Do I have any players with the team options? Yes, I do. I'm picking up both of them. Why not? In terms of the qualifying offer, no. All these whack players, I am going to let them go. Let me see if I have any cap holds that I gotta get rid of, because I'm pretty sure that I do. So all of these whack players, I'm sorry, but yeah, you guys could definitely go. Everybody else, we got them on rookie deals, and we're gonna have to make some trades to get rid of a few players, because I think we have way too many players on our roster. Last day of the free agency moratorium period, we filled out the rest of our roster, so I think we're pretty much set with all of our players for this season. Let me get to the player progression menu to see exactly how our players are developing. I feel like our players are developing pretty fine, especially our big man. Let's see, player progression. Gary Bullard is now at 86 overall. That's what I want to see. Darren Hughes, he bumped up as well. Freeman, still a 79 overall, bro. You gotta bump it up. But my son Gregory McLeod been balling. Okay, so not a bad season for us at all. Damian Lillard, MVP. Jackie Williamson, bro, rookie of the year. Our rookie averaged 15 points per game and 11 rebounds. Let's go. We gonna win rookie of the year every single year, bro. 6th man of the year, John Collins. He went to the Chicago Bulls. Jonathan Isaac is down the Pistons. He was on the New York Knicks. What happened? And most improved player, I do not care. So our players are really doing well this season, and that's what I like to see. Did we make the postseason? Oh man, I got hyped for a second. I thought we made the postseason. So basically, we won 39 games and lost 43. So we're making improvements. Talk about a major improvement. Like, our team is really starting to come together, and we're really starting to play well. Looking at the player stats for this season. Wait, I think I clicked playoff stats. What am I doing? Season stats, player stats. My son Gary Bullard, 20 points per game, 12 rebounds. Let's go. Gregory McLeod averaged 16. Jackie Williamson average 15 points per game. Darren Hughes, same thing for him, and the rest of the squad did their thing. Abraham Freeman is letting me down. Wasn't he like the #1 pick in the NBA draft? NBA champions, the San Antonio Spurs. Paul George on the Spurs. Okay. Let's see how the picks is looking for us this season. Why are we not #1? So we have the 4th overall pick, the 5th overall pick, the 11th overall pick, the 19th overall pick, and that's it. Not bad, but I still want a top 5 pick. That's not really a top 5, a top 3 pick. So for the NBA draft so far, these are the players that went, and they're not looking all that. So it seems as though this draft isn't going to be that deep. I'm going to go ahead and choose somebody for the 4 and 5 slot. We need a backup power forward, and we need a better 2 guard as well. So let's see. Okay, we got some pretty good power forwards here right off the bat. But let's see who they have in terms of... Matter of fact, no, I'm going based on the overall. So, overall, B+, based on the scout. I'm going to go with Bosch. Bernard Bosch, I think I should go with. Yeah, I'm going to go with him for this first pick that we have. I'm probably gonna try to move him to the small forward position, not the small forward, this power forward position. Listen, I'm stockpiling big men right now. That's the name of the game. So I was just looking into trades just to see who I could get, and the Milwaukee Bucks is willing to give me Francis Coleman, 79 overall, a scoring machine archetype who was drafted last season, custom player, for literally 2 bums. Will Gordon, who I just drafted, who is a 72 overall, is a bum, and Hasselhoff. And they're giving me a first round pick too. I gotta accept this deal. I'm sorry. So this is how our NBA draft went, and I'm really happy that we got Bernard Bosch. He seems like a very good player. Franklin Campbell, small forward, and we got another small forward, Zach Hendricks, 73 overall. Somebody's gonna have to play the 2. Team option, I'm picking it up on everybody's contract, bro, and everybody's developing extremely well. So our roster, talk about improving. Gary Bullard is a 90 overall, boom or bust, okay. And the rest of our team is really on the rise. Jackie Williamson, look at this, 83 overall now. Curtis McLeod went up as well. These stats are crazy. My players are developing extremely well, and I feel like next season we definitely got to be competing because of Gary Bullard. So I feel like this team is definitely ready to compete. Francis Coleman, who we got from the Milwaukee Bucks, 81 overall, point guard. Shooting guard, Lance McGee, 80 overall. Small forward, Curtis McLeod, 82 overall. Darren Hughes, 84 overall, and our guy Gary Bullard, 90 overall, and the rest of the team is not too shabby at all. My son Jackie Williamson coming off the bench, balling, bro. My son Clayton Westbrook getting playing time. I feel like we're really gonna make some moves this season in terms of the postseason. I feel like we're gonna be at least, I will say, the 7th seed in the Eastern Conference. Yo, we are really beasting right now. Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, talk about a season. First, MVP Joel Embiid, Rookie of the Year. For once, is not a player from our squad. John Collins, 6th Man of the Year with the Chicago Bulls again. Jonathan Isaac is now in OKC. Bro, he keeps switching teams. Cole Anthony, Most Improved Player. Coach is Stan Van Gundy. So nobody from our squad won an award. But ladies and gentlemen, that does not matter because we are the best team in the Eastern Conference. 53 wins, bro. Taking a look at how our players did this season. Gary Bullard, our all-star, now a 91 overall. Averaged 22 points per game and 13 rebounds. That's insane. Jackie Williamson dealing with an injury, but it does not matter because everybody else got your back, bro, when it comes to scoring. Darren Hughes, 14 points per game. Francis Coleman averaged 13. Who's averaging the most assists? Right now, it's pretty spread out, so no one player is averaging a bunch of assists. And we are dealing with some injuries, which really sucks. But they're all 1 to 2 week injuries, so all these players definitely should be back by the 2nd round. And guess who we're facing off against on the other side? Who's playing for the Knicks? Trae Young. So the Knicks got Trae Young, who we traded to New York. Victor Oladipo. They got a custom player right here. Obi Toppin, Henry Posey, which is another custom player. They got Andrew Wiggins. That's pretty good. Where did Mitchell Robinson go? So I'm guessing he left. But that starting 5 for New York is still pretty legit. As the #1 seed, there's no way we should lose to New York. Simulating this round, let's see how we do. We are moving on to the 2nd round. We beat the New York Knicks. Next up, we are facing off against the Orlando Magic. They got Kyrie. Neil Cheeks. Listen, I can't have somebody on my team by the name of Cheeks. Like, come on, bro. They got Nikola, Cole Anthony, Montrezl Harrell, Aaron Gordon. They got a little bit of a good team over there. I can't lie, but there's no way they are beating us, bro. Simulating this series, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the East Finals against the Philadelphia 76ers. Ben Simmons is Joel Embiid still on the team. Thankfully, we're not dealing with any injuries on our squad either, which is good. Everybody fully healed from their injury. Let's see the Philadelphia 76ers. Nobody on their team is injured, so both teams are literally playing at full strength. Let's see how this round goes. We have to beat the Sixers. Yes, we do. We are in the finals against the San Antonio Spurs. Ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be a crazy series, bro. It definitely is. You know what? I'm gonna click simulate the round and then stop the simulation. Let's see how that goes. So the series is tied at 3 apiece. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to Game 7 with the NBA Championship on the line. I'm using Simcast, I always do. So far, this game is going back and forth. Come on. We got to win that championship. And it looks as though we are going to win. Hopefully, the Spurs don't tie it. Are we going to win? Yes, we do. Ladies and gentlemen, the Atlanta Hawks have won the NBA championship. I actually wanted to go into the game to see our championship celebration, but hey, I'll take this victory instead. We won the NBA championship with a team full of custom players. Rebuild complete. Gary Bullard, Finals MVP, averaged 25 points per game, 10 rebounds per game as well. That is insane right there. I really wasn't expecting us to win a championship this soon into the rebuild, but ladies and gentlemen, we pulled it off. A team full of custom players. All we needed was our big man, bro. Gary Bullard, 92 overall now, literally dragged us to an NBA championship victory. I'm hyped right now. When doing this rebuild, in all honesty, I was not expecting it to be this easy. In my opinion, it kind of was, because we literally started from the bottom and made it all the way to the top within a few seasons. Thanks to my son, Gary Bullard. This dude is a straight beast, bro. Straight beast. But if you guys enjoyed this rebuild, leave a comment for me in the comment section below. Leave me a thumbs up. Click one of the playlists on the screen as well. Check out some of my other content because my content is fire, bro. I'll see you guys in the next rebuild. I'll see you guys in my next video. This is the Prince of YouTube signing out. Let's go Hawks. My son Gary really led us to a championship, bro. Ah, man.